China isn't just building cars, it's building headaches for its rivals. Because what's coming in 2026 isn't some boring round of updates. It's SUVs that look like they were made to embarrass brands that thought their crown was safe. Picture this, a model so packed with luxury and tech it makes you wonder, why am I still overpaying for a European badge? Another with such a perfect balance, it could become the go-to choice for thousands of families. And then one more, pure youthful energy, bold, aggressive, with that kind of look that makes you want to drive it the second you see it. Today, I'm going to reveal these three beasts. And here's your warning, after this video, you'll never look at China the same way again.
The first punch comes from the brand that already has half the planet on edge. Yes, I'm talking about BYD, the one that makes everyone nervous every time it announces a new model. The same one that shattered the idea that electric cars would always belong to Tesla. And in 2026, it's preparing an SUV that is literally its way of saying, we don't follow trends, we create them. The Song L doesn't step onto the field quietly. It enters like those players who walk onto the pitch staring everyone down, as if to say, ready for the pain of defeat? Just looking at it makes you realize BYD is playing in a different league. Sharp lines, a closed, futuristic style grille, and a design so clean it looks like a concept car. But it's not. This one is headed straight for the streets. Inside, things get even more serious. Imagine opening the door and finding a giant rotating central screen. Almost as if BYD said, if your TV at home isn't enough, here's one in your car. The finishes don't fall short of an Audi or a Mercedes, and make no mistake, this isn't about superficial luxury. It's that real premium feel, the kind that makes you forget this comes from China. And of course, it wouldn't be BYD without stuffing tech into everything. Even the cup holders, driver assist systems that can practically handle the highway for you, artificial intelligence that learns your routes, and even monitoring that tracks your fatigue levels to suggest a break. At this point, the Song L doesn't feel like an SUV, it feels like a luxury smartphone on wheels. Performance doesn't disappoint either. We're talking about versions with more than 500 kilometers of real-world range, acceleration that makes several European models look outdated, and the best part, prices starting around $35,000 for the entry-level versions, and going up to $45,000 for the most complete configurations. And that's the real trick of BYD. While others charge you $60,000 or more for a premium electric, they show up saying, relax, you can have it without mortgaging your grandchildren. What's even more interesting is that the Song L isn't just designed for China. BYD has already shown it wants the entire world. And this SUV is the kind of model that sets off alarms in dealerships across the United States and Europe. Not because it's cheap, but because it pulls off that mix of design, technology, and range in a formula that once seemed impossible outside of luxury brands. In short, the Song L is BYD's clearest reminder of something. The future isn't coming. The future already has Chinese plates. And if other brands don't wake up, this SUV could be the one that finally erases the line between cheap Chinese cars and Chinese cars that set the new benchmark.
If the Song L is BYD's futuristic statement, the next Chinese move plays in a different league, the one for people looking for a practical, reliable, and stylish SUV for everyday life. And that's where the Changan CS35 Plus comes in, arriving in 2026 with a formula that looks set to become Toyota's and Kia's next headache. This compact SUV is like that friend who never misses the party. Not the flashiest, but always there when you need him. Changan designed it for those who want everything in one package. Space for the family, modern technology, and an affordable price that doesn't force you to mortgage the house. Right from the start, its design makes it clear we're no longer looking at the typical low-key Chinese SUV. Sharper lines, a bold grille, and a youthful vibe that makes it look way more expensive than it really is. It's one of those models that, when you park it in front of a trendy cafe, nobody would guess you paid less than a fully loaded Corolla Cross. Inside, Changan went all in on comfort and tech. A large touchscreen, full connectivity with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, safety assistance you used to only see in premium brands, and a digital cluster that makes you feel like you've stepped into a higher segment. It's kind of like finding free Wi-Fi at the airport. You didn't expect it, but you're grateful it's there. Mechanically, the CS35 Plus will come with 1.5-liter turbo engines delivering around 150 horsepower, more than enough to move it smoothly both in the city and on the highway. It's not a sports car, but it won't shy away when you push it for an overtake. Plus, Changan is fine-tuning mild hybrid versions to make it more efficient, because they know people want power but also fuel savings. And here's the interesting part, the price. The CS35 Plus is expected to start around $18,000 and go up to $23,000 for better-equipped trims. And when you compare it to a Toyota Corolla Cross or a Kia Seltos, you see the play. It offers practically the same, even more tech in some cases, but for several thousand less. That's Changan's MasterCard, giving you more for less and making rivals sweat. In short, the CS35 Plus is that SUV that doesn't try to be the king of the track or the most luxurious on the block, but the one that best understands what most people actually need. A versatile, modern car with style, and a price that turns it into a nightmare for brands that keep selling you the same old thing at higher and higher prices.
If the first two models already made you raise an eyebrow, wait until you meet the next one. Because while some SUVs try to be family-friendly and others want to look futuristic, the Geely Coolray plays a different game. It wants to win hearts with attitude. It's the compact SUV that feels like the rebellious teenager of the Chinese family. Small in size, but with a personality too big for the garage. Visually, it's a direct hit to the young audience. Sporty lines, an aggressive grille, sharp headlights, and vibrant colors that aren't afraid to grab attention. It's the kind of SUV you see driving by and think, that's not a car bought by a boring guy. That's a car bought by someone who wants to have fun behind the wheel. The interior follows the same playbook. Sporty seat design, contrasting details, a futuristic digital cluster, and a touchscreen that blends seamlessly into the dashboard. It's not about exaggerated luxury. It's smart style, the kind of details that make you feel like you're in a car built to impress without trying too hard. Mechanically, Geely doesn't hold back. The Coolray comes with a 1.5-liter turbo engine delivering around 180 horsepower and 290 Nm of torque. What does that mean? That even though it's a compact SUV, it reacts quickly, feels agile in the city, and has that extra spark that puts a smile on your face when you floor it on the highway. Basically, it's an SUV with the soul of a hot hatch. And of course the tech is there. Full connectivity, safety assistance like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping, and even automatic parking systems. All packed in an SUV that, pay attention, could start around $20,000 and go up to $25,000 for the fully equipped versions. The best part. At that price, it stands toe-to-toe with rivals like the Hyundai Creta or the Mazda CX-30. And in several areas, it even beats them. The Coolray knows its mission perfectly, to win over young drivers who want an SUV that isn't boring. And it does it with design, with tech, and with performance that surprises in this price range. In other words, it's the kind of car many people will buy not because they need it, but simply because they like how it looks and how it drives. In short, the Geely Coolray proves that compact SUVs don't have to be boring or generic. And if the Song L wants to dominate the electric future, and the CS35 Plus wants to conquer families, then the Coolray is going straight for the heart of the new generation of drivers.
And there you have it, 3 SUVs showing how China is rewriting the rules of the game. An electric premium future with the Song L, a balanced family option with the CS35 Plus, and a compact with a sporty soul like the Coolray. 3 beasts that, in 2026, could shake more than one giant that thought it was untouchable. Now I want to know what you think. Which one of these 3 would you like to see driving around your city? The futuristic one, the family one, or the youthful sporty one? Drop it in the comments because here at Autotech we always read them, and you're part of this community. And before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Plus, join our WhatsApp community by scanning the QR code on the screen or using the link in the description so you don't miss any updates. And if you still want more, right here you've got 2 recommended videos that I'm sure you're going to love. This was Motor Life. See you in the next video.